It says we're live.
Yes, we are.
Oh, I didn't know we were live.
Yes, we are.
Is this a new one?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I need to go in and share this one. Okay.
All righty. All righty.
Oh, we back for real?
We are back.
Did you make sure you sent it to?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We are back. I wonder if they saw our last guest.
I know.
I don't know if they did
They
or
didn't.
not.
So you need to call them back.
We're back. Hallelujah. Tamika's back. Thurman's back. Good. It's working again. We don't know what happened with that, but it's clear. It is clear. Welcome back, everybody. We are, and our next guest is here.
Okay, so I gotta make sure I do this right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait now.
It's been
crazy.
It's been a good night up and down. This has been a roller coaster ride. That's what this has been.
Yeah, we have to wait a minute. Let me see.
It's been a roller coaster. It's been
I don't
up
know.
and
You changed
down.
Computers and it just
Absolutely.
went haywire.
I thought I was doing something right, and
Yeah,
then
we have to wait a few minutes.
well, listen. You know, obviously, we're not having the relationship doctors tonight.
Obviously.
We just wanted to give some honor to Lady Mo and some of her closest friends that came in tonight. Lady Delisa, Melanie came on. Catherine. Were you surprised about Catherine?
Yes. That's hilarious. I'm surprised you even got her to do it. You must have to do. I don't know what you have to do to get her on.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you.
And after her, she's in the bed like at 7 o'clock.
That's it. We had the Brazeltons check in. Oh my Lord.
I don't know how you pulled off Catherine.
Oh man, I know.
She's my friend for years. She'll never tell anything.
Yes.
They can pay her off. Try to pay her off. She'll never say anything. I don't even remember that story. She said we got the police officer stopped us when I was driving.
Tamika said she missed Catherine.
She missed it.
She was on there.
Oh, so that's when it froze.
Yeah, it must have froze. Yes, Catherine showed up, Tamika.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, we got our next guest coming on.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we're gonna bring them on, and there we go.
Hello.
Hello. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Robinson
Where are we going? This is a Monday night.
He just got in from work.
What you got on your evening clothes?
What?
You stepping out? You stepping out?
No, I just got a little jacket and a shirt.
Oh, okay, it looks nice.
I like the tree.
Oh, thank you. That's funny.
It's a white tree, right? The white?
Looks gold.
It's a white tree. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Pink and
I think it's beige.
Yeah.
This is the last year for this tree. How about that?
Why I said go and look gold.
It transitioned to beige. Year one is white. Year 2 is off white. Year 3 is beige.
That thing is fading. Then it's fading into glory.
It looks good back there.
How they say it? Do what it do. Do what it do.
I'm holding on.
That's so funny.
That is funny.
Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Oh, absolutely. We wouldn't miss this. Let me turn this up. I'm sorry. Okay, we good.
Oh.
We didn't miss it for the work. What? I missed that.
How are you doing?
Oh, we're well.
Oh, okay.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Wow.
Ready to eat my steak, but I'm good.
Oh, so you didn't eat yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh, so want us to Pastor wants to go ahead and tell our story real quick so I can go ahead and eat?
No, you go right ahead. You go right ahead.
I'm gonna stay up until like 12:01.
12:01. That's it. Are you sure you're not gonna be able to like 4:01?
No, I can't. No.
Wow. Wow. So go ahead.
Go ahead, baby.
Okay, so I have I don't know. Am I too loud? So I have two quick short stories.
Uh,
One is a story early on when I first came under the leadership, and we went on our first trip somewhere at a women's event, a women's retreat. And what are those restaurants that's all down south? Oh goodness, the
Waffle House?
the Waffle House. We were at the Waffle House. Let me tell y'all what your first lady did. I guess they wasn't moving fast enough. And it was a lot of us. I don't know, it was a good 10, 15 of us that came in there that night. She got up and went behind the post and started helping them out. Like, y'all need some help back here. Let me go ahead and take care of this. Let me go ahead and take care of that. And I'm looking like, oh, she tripping. But it was so hilarious. I mean, and that was one of my first experiences of seeing her in that mode. But that's really is truly kind of who Lady Mo is. If something's not working, if it's out of order, guess what's going to happen? We're going to get it. She's going to get it done. So I just think that was so hilarious. You had to have been there to see it. I'm like, is she really in the kitchen? And they didn't fight with her. They was like, oh, she was doing her thing. And I was like, well, no, should we all get up? But she did her thing. And it was hilarious. That was the talk.
That is illegal.
That's illegal. It didn't matter.
We had to.
She went back there and got it cleaned up and worked it out.
It sounds just like her. It sounds just like her. And they just let her do it too.
Let her do it. And it was just so funny. That was the talk of the rest of the event. When we got back from the event, we talked about that. It was just hilarious. Like I said, you had to have been there.
Oh man.
Now, flipping on, we're not going to get emotional, but it's a more sentimental thing. So this was the most, this for me was more, and I'm going to let Eric tell the story. This was the most impactful for me. And there's so many different things that Lady Mo does, funny, whatever. But this was the most impactful in my life. So when my first husband passed, it meant so much to me that she stopped here. You know, she's married with 4 children, ministry, and she stopped what she was doing to be there for me. Now, people probably say, well, most people would do that. But when I say she went above and beyond, I had this chair in the room. She sat up in that chair and watched over me as I attempted to try to fall asleep that first night, and was just there supporting me through that time, helping to arrange everything in the house. I can't even imagine just keeping things in order, making sure people wasn't just running rampant all upstairs in my private areas as I was going through. But what really was the most impactful for me, like I said, was her falling, or her literally staying awake to watch over me in the chair, sitting up in the chair. And I know it was uncomfortable, but I guess that didn't matter. She took that time to put aside and, kind of put your family aside for that moment to be there for me. So that was the most impactful. That truly speaks to the heart. So you have this other side of her who's just so funny and going to get this and works and get it done. But then you have this other side that's like, so, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
I'm gonna just say compassionate, giving, so many other words that, I can't think of right now, but that's just the character of who she is. And I greatly appreciate that. I tell that story a lot. I told it during the campaign. Can you get this dog? I'm sorry. My dog got the water bottle over here.
The dog, the water bottle.
Yes, he's squeezing the water bottle. I apologize. James, the dog, please.
He's thirsty.
Gosh, anyway, okay, he left. But yeah, that just speaks to the character of who Lady Mo is. So, selfless. That's the word I was looking for.
Wow.
Just selfless. Thank you. Truly selfless. Not, some people are afraid to kind of move in that area. Not knowing how to, not knowing how to deal with somebody who just has such a great loss. So stepping into that zone was, it took a lot of heart to first of all do that anyway. But again, she does it without question. Wow. So for that, I thank you, and I never forgot it. And again, it's a story I tell all the time.
Wow.
It's a story I use too to
Wow.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So what do you have? Go ahead. I'm listening.
You got Lady Mo's story, E?
I don't know. We can't. I don't know.
Yeah.
He
I
does.
don't know.
I got a good story though. Hold on, let me get myself together. I don't work 17 jobs today.
He literally just walked in the door, so it was perfect timing.
Yeah. My story has to do with I don't know, let me try to frame it first. One, I think it's about her boldness, her selflessness, and her willingness to be obedient and look disobedient in light of honoring what God tells her to do. Mine has to do with, we were talking the other day, just sharing Lady Mo antidotes.
Oh,
And,
no. Really?
Antidotes.
I like that. I write that down. Wait a minute.
Yeah, right. You know, always got a bar.
Yeah.
Antidotes. So, and I basically called you and the acts that you have performed in our marriage, the foundation and bedrock of our marriage, is what I called you. The reason why I said that was, hold on, the dog I think wants to share it too, so she's trying to. But what I was saying was, as we transitioned through Shay losing her first husband, which is the kid's father, and we basically got into a place to be married, I feel as though my wife, which was my fiance at the time, was struggling with some things on a personal level. And typical of Lady Mo, she moved into action. She actually came to the house and basically had a we need to move into action conversation, I call it, that she has. She has a way of having these, another Lady Mo antidote. She has these let's move into action conversations. The conversation is, God said we're doing this, and I'm going to start and you're going to follow. So I call that the Lady Mo antidote. So she basically comes to the house and declutters in a way that creates the spiritual space and the foundation for a marriage to flourish. While some people would just consider that her helping to remove material items, it was like she came here and blessed the sanctuary of our bedroom, the foundation of the floorboards and the joists and the nails and the walls and the drywall, so that we would not only have the spirit of Christ permeating out throughout our entire house, but also in our hearts. And I was literally thinking the other day, what is it about Lady Mo that stands out the most to me? And what stands out the most for me is that she's always done whatever is necessary for a marriage to flourish, whether it's been coming to the house after Shay lost Jimmy and helping Shay create space so I could kind of exist in our relationship with her, which I think there just aren't a lot of people built for that, whether they're in ministry. I really think that speaks to the heart of a person. More importantly, the heart of a woman that understands a foundation has to be laid for love to flourish. And like I think it's humbling to know someone loved me and my marriage so much that they would dedicate the time, energy, effort, spiritual focus, emotional resilience. Because listen, I love my wife to life, all the way to heaven, right? Like she does this. Oh, that's another story. So listen, but it's just humbling to really realize I exist in the foundation of a space that was created from the sacrifice in your heart of not only praying for us, but being obedient to what God asked you to do in terms of your time, your energy, and your effort, and literally being humble enough to help Shay transition to a place of acceptance with her grief, to a place of acknowledgement for the new season and dispensation of her life, which would come to which would become the present marriage that she's in. I always think about when I'm struggling in marriage, because I struggle at times. I always think about if God created a woman that loved us so much that he made you the first lady, or whomever we see you in a particular role in a given situation, because you do transition roles, another Lady Mo antidote. But it's just humbling to know that I am loved enough by God that he would create you for a season in my life where I needed you without even knowing you were necessary. Like, I feel like our marriage is solid. It flourishes. It is a testament because you were willing to come here. And again, if it's a simple act of people thinking you simply cleaned out a closet, put some clothes in the bag, I know it was a lot deeper than that. And I'm humble that God thought enough of me to give birth to you. So when I needed to get married, you would be in position to sow into that dispensation in my life. So well, I don't really have a very witty story. For me, it's a heartfelt, humbling story because I think it speaks to the parts of you that people don't want to gravitate to and take a strong acknowledgement of. Like, the one thing I always say and I can stand on is you love people. Like, and I know it because you've loved me in my life when I didn't even know that's what you were up to, because you just want to be obedient and serve God's people in whatever way you want. But I know I'm happily married today. Another antidote. I'm happily married today because your marriage was happy. You had the willingness to sow into another marriage and make it happy.
Yeah.
So we appreciate you for that. And happy birthday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
That's gonna be
Thank you.
my next show.
Thank you, guys. That was special.
That show.
That was
special.
deep. That was
Yes.
the stuff you shared was.
Yes.
Man, I'm just reflecting on what you said, and we'll talk about that privately. But I didn't see it, and you how you explain what she did. I was like, wow,
that's what happened when you have disciples.
There you go. Well, we love y'all. Thank you so much. Our next guest is here.
Okay.
Love you too.
Love y'all.
Thank you so much. Love
You're
y'all.
welcome.
Wow, that was just great.
The Lady Mo antidote. Remember, I was just talking about this Ask Lady Mo with the Lady Mo antidote.
Wow, that's just nice.
You solved the problem that's closest to you.
Yes.
You answer those. Why are you looking at me like them Google eyes?
Because I'm just like,
My father's coming on.
And
stop.
yes.
Quit it.
I'm the bishop is here.
Hi, Dad.
The bishop is here.
How you doing, Monique?
How are you?
Okay, I see the Cash App Monique Johns. I've already given.
He put that on me.
I'm give down.
I figured people.
I didn't get
if they want to be a blessing, they can go right
Well,
ahead.
praise God. Pray. Everybody be a blessing.
My annual card. Is it
What'd you
lost
say?
in the mail? I didn't receive my annual card. Is it lost in the mail?
No. I'm making a change next year, so I started early.
That's next year, Dad.
I got a whole bunch of stories, but I'm not gonna tell any of them. First of all, and I won't take long. I want to say I don't know if Eric and Shay are still on, but I love that couple, man. That guy is something special, Eric. He is something special.
Yes.
But and the reason I say that is because my daughter has been in people's lives her whole life. As a little girl, this is when I look at it, I said, I was crazy. I would take a 9-year-old little girl because I didn't want a pastor, and we would go to different churches, and I would turn to the 9-year-old little girl and say to her, "What do you think? Is this the church?" She said, "No, Daddy. There's something about this spirit I'm not comfortable with." And I must have went to 7 or 8 churches, and I ended up pastoring myself. So she began. I had her in church when she was 8 and 9 years old. She grew up with me pastoring all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't push her, but she was going around the house saying, "I want to be a star. I want to be a star." So one day I told her, "Stop talking about it and do it." So she went to the pageant. And her mother said, We got to go. I mean, it must have been 100 pageants. My wife is saying stop. But every time I would go and she should have won. And I was ready to stand up and say, who's in charge here? My wife said, no, honey, you can't say that. I mean, she should have won. That girl can't sing. So I supported her, went all, and then she finally went to the Miss Delaware, and again, she should have won. I know the girl that won, but Monique should have won. Somebody said, well, you saying because your daughter. No, she's good. She can sing. She can act. I watched my daughter in a church play, and
Oh, I remember that.
yeah, you remember that? And they had a chair next to me. They didn't know I was her father. She came and sat next to me, and I had never seen nobody had a minor role, but everybody was talking about her when the play was over. She was phenomenal. So I told her, I used to tell her mother years later, I said, if she ever went to Hollywood, everybody could have forgot it because she'd have been a star. So the difference is you're a star now for Jesus, and you have the phone, and you have Facebook, and you're a star on Facebook. When you get up in the morning, you tell the people what time you got up. You cook your lunch on TV. You go out shopping. You're telling people what to buy, what not to buy. Poor Tim. Remember that picture he had? He wrapped up in a blanket. Your mother is recuperating, but she didn't feel like coming on. But she loves you. You've been Monique of the Moniques, my little Monique, my big baby, all your life. That doesn't change. I'm old, but you're not old. You look good, girl. You look good. You still look good. Yeah. Somebody said, well, why you say it? Because she look good. She can't help it. In the genes. Praise God. So now I don't know. You don't fool me about. I know how old you are, but I would never say it.
That's right. Thank you.
No, I would never say it. Anybody ask me, I just tell them 31. So I'm excited. I'm gonna tell you why I'm excited, because you're with Tim, and you two are a tremendous couple. You've done so much, and I don't know where you got the name Lady Mo, but it fits. It's descriptive of your personality. She's a lady, but she's a lady in action. She's a lady about change.
I'm gonna write that down too.
You can't write down everything. You got to sit there and listen. Whatever you need to remember, Tim will remember it.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
And the other piece, and then I'm done. You gave me 4 grandchildren. I had a ball jumping up and down, hugging them, kissing. I could kiss little Angel. They call her Pumpkin, but she ain't no pumpkin. She's my little angel. I can hug and kiss her 100 times. Same thing with Baby Doll and Stretch and Sharp. Sharp. He is sharp all the time. You gave him to me. And Zia, she's brilliant. Zia is something else. So you did above and beyond the call of duty. Praise God for having grandchildren and making sure. I remember when you started having the kids, you said they're gonna know their grandparents, and I didn't know what she meant. But when she started coming down every month, I knew what she meant. When you going on cruises, and I was babysitting, I said I'm not going to babysit, right? Isn't that what I said? Isn't that what I said? Yeah, and then I end up babysitting Baby Doll, the baby nisses. So yeah. So Lady Monique, I'm proud of you. You're just doing what God's put in your heart to do. Now I could go on, but what is there not for me to say that my daughter makes me proud? I brag on you all the time, brag on all my kids. I start with you, praise God. Bragging on you, running for delegate. And what you're doing now in the community is just phenomenal. I just never seen anything like it. I've never seen anything like it. Praise God. It ain't about me. It's not about what I did. It's about what you're doing. and you're doing it. So God bless you. And I'm gonna go sit in my chair and go to sleep.
Oh, thank you,
God,
Dad.
God bless you. God bless you. I love you so
Love
much.
you too.
Thank you,
Okay.
Dad.
Thank you.
All
All
right.
right.
Y'all be
Bye-bye.
blessed. Okay. Bye bye.
That was my father, everybody.
Wow. The bishop.
That was my father.
Special.
Hi,
It-
Brenda.
it
How
is-
are you? Hi,
it is,
Marita.
great.
Hi, Tadisha.
It's great when you have good in-laws. I don't even know you
I'm
call them
changing.
in-laws.
Was your pageant song? Yes, that was it. I am.
Yes.
I remember that. I remember all the
Oh,
words.
wow. We have the Johns kids.
Oh, I'm missing one. That's only three.
I know. Where's Zia at?
Oh, there she is. Oh, no,
somebody text Zia.
No, I don't see her.
Zia.
I
They
don't see her.
you want them all on at one time, or you want
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, put them all at the same
All
time.
right,
We're missing one.
Hold on a second. We're gonna get
We're
off.
missing one.
Look at that. There it is.
Okay, we're missing one. Where's Zia?
Oh,
Is she
wow.
sleeping?
Where is Vincenzo?
Where's the other one?
Let me go get her.
Okay, no.
What do you want me
Somebody
to do?
else can get her. But
Oh.
where? Okay, making sure they not showing the room a mess.
Oh.
Let me look. I don't know where she is.
Oh, wow.
Where's Gabby? Where's Zia?
I think she was on. I went in there. She was on, but I don't know if she was.
Is she asleep?
She's probably on the other link.
Like 8 o'clock. Oh, yeah, the other link. Did you send her the new link?
I sent everybody the new link. We'll wait for your sister. I see my
Auntie
mother
said she's
here.
in the waiting room.
Who is?
Auntie and my mom are in the waiting room.
Okay, I see him. Oh, I see. 1 second. I see her. I see her. There we go. I'm sorry, Z. You were there all along. I see.
Yeah, I was. And they said I was in the waiting room.
Oh, well, this is our 4 beautiful children. Oh, wow. All right, so
we're missing Gabby. Where's she at?
She in the corner. She in the corner.
Here, what are you doing? No, don't do that.
Why? I like that. You don't like that?
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah, I like
your
that.
show.
Yeah, I can see it. Wish they were in order though, but
It's
okay,
your
that
show.
cord. You keep pulling that
Your
cord.
show.
Can you put it over there and then put something on top of it? So, hello, hi, John's kids.
All right.
Hi.
Hello.
Who said that?
She did say it. He said hello.
I said hello.
Oh, there you go.
give us a mommy a good mommy story.
No, you should. She got some.
Good mommy story. What makes your mother so special to you? Your personal story. Come on.
Okay, I don't know whose phone that is.
We going in order?
You.
Let's go backwards.
You said
No,
Go backwards.
the
You
first
can
one.
go first.
Is that my Wi-Fi?
Since when?
I don't know why it's feeling like that.
Go ahead, Giovanna.
Oh, I
are
did not
waiting
know we
for
were
you.
starting from the bottom.
Yes, the bottom.
All right, cool.
The youngest.
Okay. Well, I do really enjoy our merry moments. They give me somewhat of happiness and joy. All our merry
Your what?
moments.
What did you call it?
Merry moments.
Oh, Mary J. Blige.
Oh, Mary J.
Yeah, our merry moments.
I can love you.
Our little dance parties. And well, I really do honestly honestly respect like all the stuff you do for like the community, because me as a person, I'm just not all about that, but you're so passionate about it. It makes me want to do it, even though I don't personally feel like doing it. It makes me just want to get up and actually go out and feed the homeless, which is inspiring and honestly helpful for like the future, because a lot of people can do that and like believe in faith and everything about people who are less fortunate than us, and care so much for people who are less fortunate instead of caring about ourselves. Us humans have a tendency to care so much about ourselves but not the others. And I really do I really do love you, and I know I'm a handful, and I be
Yeah.
not you putting in input anyway. But yeah, I know I'm a handful, and I'm dramatic, loud, cause a lot of issues. But I really do respect, because people say you don't have any patience, but you have a lot of patience for dealing with me every night, screaming about some type of stuff. So I really
Every
do just,
night.
huh?
Nothing. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. But yeah, I really do love you. And I hope we get more years and years to spend more time and go to a Mary concert.
Yes, yes,
Just the front row, not that,
yes,
not
yes.
not the bootleg balcony.
No, we don't do that.
Just the front row. But yeah, that's it. Zia, you're
Thank you,
next.
thank you so,
Vincenza,
thank you so much. I love you, Giovanna.
share your best mommy moment, Z.
Um. Uh. There's obviously a lot, but I think some of my favorite ones are kind of when we're on the same wavelength, kind of on the same like frequency, or we're kind of thinking the same, or we had the same idea or the same inkling about something, whether it's school or whether it's the future or jobs or whatever. Even when you call me at school asking if I did something, I already did it, or I was planning on doing it, whether that's applying for a job or being part of a club. Um, I like that you instilled so much independence in me. Like, if you got skin in the game, win the game. This is about you. So you need to be old enough to handle your business, because when I'm not around, you're going to have to handle it either way. So it's made me really independent. And I definitely carry that kind of confidence and assertiveness when I'm dealing with things pertaining to me, like whether it's grades or whether I'm, even if it's something as simple as calling to confirm my eye doctor dentist appointment, like you was talking about the other day. I got to do that myself, and I carry that spirit of you with me, because that's how you raised me. So I think my favorite moments are just carrying that piece of you, where we're on where I feel like we're on one accord, like that same person, same frequency. If I'm making any sense.
That's plenty sense here.
Mm.
Plenty sense. Wow, that's
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah. Thank you,
That's
Z.
good stuff. All
Excuse
right.
me, Vincenza. She doesn't. When throughout her entire life, she did refuse. She just, I could not call her Vincenza. She didn't want anybody to know that. After she got to college, the first couple of weeks, they were calling her Vincenza. I was like, why? She said, no one called. We don't use Z. You've been all these years.
Yeah, I
All these
hated it.
now nobody. What?
I hated it so long. I couldn't win with it. Nobody could pronounce it. They were messing it up, and I didn't. It was that typical, like, everyone would always assume the presumptions everyone would be when they read my name. It was a lot to deal with, but now I'm cool with it. My favorite part. I don't really care for Z anymore.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
All right. Next up,
Thank you. Love you.
Timothy, the only son.
That buys me nice gifts.
Yes, he does.
He
So,
brings me ice cream.
I mean, I don't really, to be honest, I don't really have any moments, just because there's so many, and just because your moment is actually being here, being able to
Hmm.
just be here in our presence. So that's really just my moment. And just because you expanded your cooking, and like every day you're cooking something new,
And you love
and
that.
it's real different, because sometimes I'm in college, I'm like, okay, they gave this to me last week. My mom would have cooked something different. I'm like, this again? So I'm like, I don't get to experience that. So I'm just like, all right, this is ridiculous. So I'm just sitting there like, I gotta eat this again. But if I was at home, then I would have had something different. And just because when I found out why my grandfather called me Shark, we're not gonna get into that, because that's not really nobody really needs to know that. But
That's right.
when I found out, I was like, wow. I was kind of surprised. I was like, really? I was like, that was really me. I was like, wow. I was just like, I was real shocked. I was like,
Yeah, we're gonna keep that one. We're gonna keep that one to
that's really
ourselves.
like an inside. That's
and that's for like the inside. But anyway, I just admire and I like how you just put other people before yourself, and how you're just so outstanding and you're not really satisfied, and so other people are satisfied. So it's like, if they're not happy, I'm not happy. So you're
Wow.
willing to put everyone else before yourself. And there's so many times where you just don't be able to you don't sleep, you don't be able to you stop what you're doing, and you just do everything else, and you just don't even get the opportunity to be able to enjoy yourself sometimes. And you just stand still when other people talk bad about you, when you were in certain situations dealing with the politics and everything, what they were saying, you just didn't let them get to you, and you were able to just stand there. And it just showed a lot of people just who you are, and just showed your character, just like who you are as a person. And it just really just inspiration. You're just an inspiration to so many people.
Wow, that is sweet, man.
Yeah, thank you.
All of your comments are wonderful.
Mm.
I'm just getting all choked up here. It's not even my birthday. I'm just getting choked up. I enjoyed all of it. Well, listen, we saved the last one for the oldest, Gabriella. Why don't you share a mommy moment? What would you want to share with the public that has touched your heart?
Mm.
I said it all. I don't know. I similar to TJ. I don't have any set moments. I just you're there and you're present, and everyone. I'm not saying that other people's moms are not present. I'm just saying that I know in the drop of a dime, I can call my mom. I don't care what it is. I don't care what I did. I don't care what the situation is. I'm going to call my mom. I don't care about none of that. None of that. People will be, afraid to tell their mom stuff. Or first thing I'm doing, if I get into some messes, I'm calling my mom. I don't care. We'll worry about the beating and the consequences later. I, I'm, I'm not fooling with that. It's you taught me so many memorable lessons about knowing who you are. And I take pride in knowing who I am and being comfortable with who I am. And I think that it shows that that's a portrayal of you and the example that you have put forth. You know, I'm just thankful for, just you being there. And, a lot of, the privilege that I had to have a stay-at-home mom. That's the hardest job in the world. And people don't like to talk about it, but it's the hardest job in the world. And the privilege that I had to have a stay-at-home mom to be there for me is just, something that people I take for granted. And, people had working moms, but you worked every day. And anything that I need, I know you was gonna ride regardless. Even if I was in the wrong, you gonna ride regardless. We can talk about how I was wrong later, but in public, we gonna ride regardless. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate you allowing me to have y'all both allow me to have room to grow. And I'm thankful for that. So I I don't really have much more to say. It's just you being around, and I think it's just something that I'm blessed to have a mother that, even though you always in somebody's business, I think you mean well. I, I think but it says a lot about who you are, because you're concerned about everyone else before yourself, something that I don't do. Like, I limit myself to 5 good deeds throughout the week, because
She's a comedian, everybody.
But yeah, so that's really all I have to say.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you, John's kids. Thank you so much. We appreciate you.
My firstborn.
Love you too.
Yeah. So see y'all later.
Thank
all right.
you.
Wow, that was just sweet. Sweet.
Oh, that's your mom.
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God. Mother Teresa.
Can you see me?
Yes, I can
The
see
whole world can see you.
Oh no.
Yes.
The whole world.
Who else is here? Who else is here?
Everybody on Facebook,
Everybody.
Periscope, and YouTube.
I don't see no Facebook.
Don't worry about it, mother. They see you.
They do.
Yes, they see your head.
Um,
Thank you for helping us celebrate this awesome woman.
yeah,
And
another half an hour I'd have been asleep.
I know. What story can you tell, Mom, that really
Can Tamika and them see me too?
yes,
Everybody.
everybody, mother.
Oh, okay. Okay. I have a story that I don't even think she's aware of. She might be, but it was really special to me because I didn't really call to talk to her, but she took the show by just saying, Tim. Okay, let me tell you the story. I called up because something was bothering me real bad. And I knew not to call your phone because you don't never answer, and I need you to. So I called Monique's phone. Monique answered. I said, Monique, I must have sounded, I don't know. I said, Monique, where's Tim? And she didn't say nothing more to me except, Tim, something's wrong with your mother. Get the phone. That's all she said. That was so dear to me because she made you pick up the phone instantly. And I think it probably was about Aubrey. I was worried about something. But that hit so close to home to me because she didn't say what, where, why. She just got you. And the other thing that she strikes my heart with is when you're doing something to yourself or to them that's not right, she calls me up with the quickness and tells me, you need to talk to your son. And those are the only two stories I got, because when me and her get together, we get results. And she knows it. Now, the only other thing I got to say is listen to your wife. Just listen to your wife. Monique, you are so special to me. You're like a daughter to me. I never told you this, but you are like a daughter to me. And just like a daughter, you're a pain in the neck sometime too. That's what daughters do. But I want to show you something that I love you. I don't have no more to say, but can you see this?
Yes.
Oh, that's my purse! That's the purse I wanted. Remember in Taylor's shop?
Yes.
It was in the display.
Yes.
Oh, that is hot. That is hot.
Tim,
Yes.
the way she showed me that pocketbook, it was like a threat. She showed me this pocketbook. I didn't ask her to show me that pocketbook. She said, look at that. And I said to myself, that'd be a nice surprise for her birthday.
That is nice.
Happy birthday.
I got to try to Philadelphia to get that bag. You got to hide that bag. You got to hide that from Dion.
That is nice.
So whenever you come to Philly, you can get your bag because you know for sure I'm not bringing it. Unless Aubrey comes to church. Oh, I love you, Monique. That's all I had to say. But Aubrey said, did y'all didn't do church last week?
Yeah, we were virtual.
Virtual.
Huh?
Virtual, just like
On
this.
Facebook.
Okay, so when you get on
lobster bisque soup.
Huh?
Your son made some lobster bisque soup for me.
Did he? Oh man, I love lobster bisque soup. I really love it. I didn't know he know how to. Well, he can make anything seafood. He learned that when he was 15. All that seafood stuff.
It was his first time. It was good.
Now I just want to ask one question. I called you twice, and you never called me back, and you never did that before.
When? Today?
What was y'all doing yesterday?
What was yesterday?
When you answered me, when I was talking to you about sharing.
We had to preach afterwards. We had two services yesterday.
That's why I knew y'all was busy because Sharon's got all these clothes that she's fixing to give. They nice work clothes. Yeah. So she just wants a day when you're coming. That's all.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. We had a.
As soon as y'all finish with this tonight, Enjoy your birthday. I love you.
I love
I
you
think that was
too.
very nice. Huh?
I said thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Monique, I
Yes.
thought George had so much to say. I thought he wasn't going to be quiet. I was listening to George. George is so proud of you. He's so proud. He is. I just love listening to George. I could have listened to him all night. Yes. And Lady Monique. Who gave you that name anyway? Lady Mo.
Somebody did at church.
Yeah.
At the church.
They
Yeah.
started saying it.
The church
Well,
is
he's right. He's right. It's fitting. So y'all have a good night.
all right.
Thank you.
And tell your sisters I love them. I'll talk to them later.
Hello.
They see you. They said
Oh, they
hello.
did?
Yes.
Hi. Okay. God bless y'all. How do I turn this thing off?
Oh God.
I'm gonna turn you off.
Oh, turn me off.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's your mother.
That is my beloved mother.
You didn't remove her.
She's fine right there.
Oh, there she is. Oh,
wow. Wow. Wow.
She has that purse. Dion better not see that purse. Dion better not see that purse.
That is nice.
Yes.
Okay.
From Taylor Shop.
Oh my Lord, that was just nice.
Yes, that's nice.
Well, did you enjoy that? You enjoyed some of that?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I know that people wanted to celebrate with you. And we're about to get out of here. So thank all of you for helping us, give this woman some flowers while she is here. She does so much for so many people. And we appreciate her as well as all of you. And we just wanted to, we share her with the world.
My Teresa's not on there?
No. That's the only one I missed. Are you still in the room? I don't see you. Auntie. I don't see you at all. You got the right link?
Did you send it?
Yes, I did. Tamika, you need to check the link because I don't see you.
I don't see Teresa either.
Check the link that I gave you. The last one that I gave you. Check that one because I sent it to you. I don't see her. Oh, I understand that.
They must have the wrong link. Resend the link. Yeah, you gotta send the new link.
Yeah, let me.
Resend the link. You didn't send it because that's the only one that's there.
That's not. No, it isn't. That's the other one.
Okay.
Let me try this.
Yeah, send to your mother's, and then.
Yeah. You sent it to her? Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Is Teresa on there too?
No. No.
I was looking for Teresa.
No. Pastor says hello.
Hi, how are you?
Cool. How are you? Thank you.
Thank you all so much.
Yeah, Auntie, I just sent you the another link.
Why are you calling her Auntie?
Because it's you guys got me saying that. I don't see it. You see, it's not a
Who's TJ? Oh, he just put that on there.
Yeah, that is it.
Was that for?
Yeah, so we're just waiting for our final guest to come on. And
Hi everybody. Where's the
Auntie, did you
give me the remote control, please.
remote control?
Did she do it?
Auntie, did you get it? I sent the text to you.
Oh, you're not. Oh, because it's not me.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
So everybody, let me tell you what he cooked. There it is.
There it is.
Okay, I don't know how to work that TV.
All right. Yo,
Echo.
there it is.
Why is it doing that?
We can hear you.
Hello.
We can hear you and see you.
Okay, awesome.
Hey guys,
We were over here dying, laughing.
we love Mom Teresa. Oh my God,
She is funny.
we had tears in our eyes over here. It was so funny.
between dad, your kids. I'm like, okay, why they put me on after the kids? Y'all know I'm a cry baby. What the devil?
Yes.
Oh,
Happy birthday,
we are
Lady
so
Mo.
happy. Woo-hoo.
Thank you.
Are you having a good time so far?
Yes, yes, thank you.
Okay. Well, we know everyone's tired, so we're going to be brief. But one of my stories I want to tell real quick about Lady Mo is when I first met you. I don't know if you remember this.
Oh God.
When I first met you, it was in Arbutus when I think me and Tamika were dating for about a month. And I had set up this date with me and Tamika on a Saturday where I was going to take her to dinner, and then we were going to go to the movies. I had reservations. Pastor, you hear me? I had reservations. I get to Tamika's house, and she's sitting in the car with this girl, which was Lady Mo, that little black Nissan Sentra she had. One of the Sentra was a Sentra.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh
she
my
was
God,
sitting
you
in the
remember
Sentra.
that? Jesus.
Yeah.
And I walked up, I said, hey, babe, talking to Tamika, you know. And she said, oh, man, this is my sister Monique. I said, oh, how you doing? Monique said, hi, how are you? I said, I'm fine. And so me and Tamika was talking, and Tamika looked at me crazy like, you know, something was, I said, what's wrong? She said, we're going to the mall. I said, excuse me? She said, we're going to the mall. My sister came to pick me up, we're going to the mall. I said, we got reservations. And you going, where? Well, my sister don't come over here much. Do you mind? And that's when Monique stepped in. She said, oh, y'all can go to movies later on tonight. I'm going to bring her back in about 2 or 3 hours. You'll be here. It's fine. I'm going to bring her back. And I'm like, excuse me, I'm talking to my girlfriend. And right then, I was like, man, this woman is not going to get along. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay, let's fast forward about 2 hours later, when I was sitting at the house waiting for them to come back, because she did go with her sister. So when she came back, we had the biggest fight. I said, listen, I'm not going to be able to deal with your sister. I said, I don't usually put up with that kind of stuff, so I don't know who this woman is, blah, blah, blah. And my
sister.
And Tamika said, that's just Monique, honey. That's just the way she is. She's fine. So that's how I first met Monique. But now, when somebody say, why does Monique act like that? What is wrong with her? No, that's just Monique. So I'm already on board. So that's just my sister, Monique. Don't even worry about it. That's Lady Mo. Now I take her for it. Before I had a problem with it, but now I got used to it. So that's just Monique. That's just Lady Mo.
He reminded me of that, and I'm just like, oh my God, I totally forgot about that. But we are so excited. We have been enjoying all night. I could not wait for tonight. I was worried about Pastor and everything and everybody.
My wife is pulling her hair.
I'm so glad that folks were able to get on and celebrate you. I am just honored to be your sister. I mean, you're my first lady first, but you're my sister, and I enjoy our relationship. You've taught me to just be more than being more than just being, just stepping into who I am, and it's okay to just be great and not always be in a background, but God has a purpose for all of us. And you see gifts in people that will never have come out if you did not speak life into them. And I am just thankful for you. My kids adore you. I mean, they got you down packed. They can do the Lady Mo show with no problem from beginning to end.
They can call all your kids and Tim just like you do. They sound just like you.
Just like you. You are the virtuous woman. You are a definition of a godly woman. And I just honor you. I had a card for you. Since we didn't go to church, I'm going to read it to you really quickly and then send my cash app. And that is $ Monique S. Johns. Give. She is a giver by heart. Y'all seed into her because the harvest is great. And you seed to so many others. And we are blessed by you. We are truly blessed by you. And yes, Mary J. Blige, we are coming. We are coming.
Look at me.
Fine. Yes. And one last thing before I read my card is the pastor was we were thinking about a song for you in my Chris, what's his name?
Tucker.
Chris Tucker voice. You're his first, his last, his everything from Money Talks. Yes. So the card reads, When I
Barry
look
White.
at
You
you,
know that's Barry White. You know that's Barry.
Yes,
White,
by
yeah,
Barry White.
Barry
But
White.
Chris, yes, Chris did it in his movie, The Comedian. Yes, Money Talks. So the card reads, when I look at you, I don't just see my sister. I see an incredible woman whose light shines and shines. You inspire those around you to be a little kinder, a little stronger, a lot better because you try so hard to be all those things yourself. When I say that's my sister, it's always with love and pride. And today, it's with total happiness that I wish you a happy birthday. We love you.
Yes, we love you, Lady Mo.
That was great. That was
Oh,
great.
wow.
Thank
Wow.
See y'all. We're going to have to get Eric his own little session in my father next time.
I know. I know. Yeah.
There's just so many good things, though. So
Yeah.
many good things.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
We
much.
love you.
We love you.
Love you too.
All right, love
So
y'all.
proud of you guys.
Yes.
Have a good evening.
All right,
You
bye-bye.
too.
You're rich, right?
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yes. I
Oh,
did.
please. You hear?
In Jesus.
In
Jesus.
Jesus.
Hey,
Won't he
in
do
Jesus.
it?
And that's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need.
Oh, Lana said she didn't get a link. Oh, Lord.
I
You can
told
still
her.
come, you can still come on if you want to.
Yeah, I'll send it to her.
Send it to her.
Yeah, because Richard was working, so
We
okay.
can wait for you, sis.
Yes, let me send it right now.
We're gonna wait for you, Londa.
Okay, her name is Elonda.
Elonda.
Don't get, because she'll have a fit.
You got that right.
Yeah, send it to her.
Tamika, I told you we saw Marvin last night.
Yes, I heard.
Yes.
He was,
Tamarine man, Tamarine.
Yes.
no, he was, when Pastor was preaching last night, he was, that's right. I was like, oh my God, he was right in the back of my head.
I wish Uncle was there because you know Uncle Dwayne in rehearsal.
You need to calm down. You need to calm down.
Yes. Tamika
Uncle
was telling me what he was
Dwayne,
doing. I
he
was
would
cracking
go
up in the car.
in rehearsal. Now listen, brother, I know you got the spirit, but I won't need you to do that over there.
That ain't nothing doing, man.
That's
What
too
the
much.
hell
That's
was
too
that?
much, man. That's too much. We all love Jesus, man, but you're doing too much.
God. I can see him saying that too.
Yes, my uncle. He would tell the truth while he was singing.
Oh man. Oh man.
While he was singing. Your kids are a splitting image of y'all. I'm telling you.
Really?
Woo, Jesus, they are something else.
They,
She said she's in bed.
oh,
Yeah, we all in her business.
oh man, that was just crazy.
But if you notice, all of them said the same thing. You were there. You were there.
You're there.
And I can understand what they're saying because they don't really, have to be away from you. Because I mean, if you're there, it's like your presence.
Yeah.
As long as your presence is there, even if you're not there, your presence is still with them.
You got
And that's
that right.
amazing.
That's for everybody.
That's a powerful
Yeah.
thing.
She here with us and she didn't even here.
Yes. If you
Yeah.
can install that into somebody, you're doing something.
That's powerful.
Yeah,
That
you
right.
leave an impression, and that's what I'd like to leave. That's be my legacy. I want to leave a dent, and everybody that met me.
Right.
Yes, that's powerful.
Yes, it is.
Powerful.
Did Yolanda get in? Did she?
No,
He said she's in the bed.
She's in the bed.
You know what?
I can't.
Well, Lady Mo,
Okay,
enjoy your
y'all.
day. Enjoy the rest of
All
your
right.
day.
Thank you.
All right.
Love y'all.
See y'all.
Love y'all too.
Bye.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's been a fantastic evening. I don't see Teresa on here.
No, I know.
Did you forget?
Yeah, I didn't even
How
think
could you
about it.
forget that?
I don't know. I forgot it.
Well, you know they're an hour behind.
Yeah, wow. I don't
So
even
it's
have
only
the
9 o'clock
information.
there.
How to do this. Well, thank you, guys. I know it's the hour's late, and most of you are hung in there with us all this time. And we want to thank you for joining us as we
Thank you all so much.
celebrate Mo and her life and her birthday today.
Thank you.
And boy, we had a packed night. We thank everybody who came and those who watched.
Yes, thank you so much for
your
watching.
presence was noticed. Tadisha, HGM family, all of you.
Yes.
Who didn't maybe get a chance to say something, you will have that opportunity, of course. But we want to thank you. And we're going to get out of here and let you go. All right, everybody. Any final?
Sorry, she tried. The link is having issues.
Don't know what that is. Anything you want to say?
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it so much. I appreciate your kind words. I appreciate you always your supporting. Please join me tomorrow night. We're making seafood papai. Seafood papai from scratch tomorrow. We have Brown Sugar Catering. Chef Dana Moore will be teaching me how to make seafood papai. And on Wednesday, we're going to have little Giovanna who's going to be making, what is that thing she says? It's a Mexican
something.
papaya. What was it?
I don't know.
Something she's making about 12 o'clock because it's supposed to snow. So it's going to snow. We'll be cooking all day. And on Wednesday evening, we have, I want to say chef or Bray, but I'm making cabbage, but I'm not sure. I know Tydisha is making Cornish hens. I need to go get some Cornish hens in the store again. She's going to teach us how to make some Cornish hens. I made them once or twice, and they weren't like Mom Mary's. Mom Mary's was like falling off the bone. Hers was just delicious.
It's just ridiculous.
And Tydisha is making Cornish hens. I can't remember what else. And then on Thursday, and Bishop Rudd is going to be making cheesecake for dessert. I'm going to make cannoli tomorrow night. I'm going to make cannoli. I'm going to make one probably in the morning to test it, just to see. But I'm still going to make it live tomorrow night. I want to follow some directions and see how and add my own spin on it. And on Thursday, what do we have? Patricia is coming on. Patricia Crowley is coming on with a cake designer and then a cake decorator. Then at 8:30, we're having singles. We're going to have a singles night. We're having a singles night. So we have about 5 guests, 1, 2, 3, maybe 5 or 6 guests. I need to post that again because it's going to be a packed week. We're canceled where we're rescheduling. Gabriella was supposed to do the comedy. I need a piece. Comedy Friday night, but because of the COVID and the changes that the governor has stated for our state, we have postponed it until January. We'll see what's happening then. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. I had a fantastic day. I want to go try some of my steak, or I might just take a nap and eat it tomorrow. I don't know. Thank you, everybody.
See you.
Have a fantastic evening. Love you.